Ashley. This is your father calling. Welcome at long last to the real world and real responsibility. King Laundry was among my first investments in Grindstone. Not an important one. Honestly, I'd forgotten about the dump. But with shrewd management, perhaps even an ungrateful and capricious teenager like you can make it a success. Let's go over the basics one more time. Pay attention. First, take a basket of laundry and load it into an empty machine. Remember, time stood idle is time wasted. Maintenance and cleaning are your responsibility. Any trash, pick it up and dispose of it. There's a dumpster around the side of the building.
Incredible!
Wash cycle, your watch will alert you with an important beep. Remove the wet items and transfer them to a tumble dryer. Tend to any other small jobs. Your reputation is your livelihood. Broken machines, scattered trash, or blocked drives will lose customers. No one wants to come to a faulty, smelly laundrette.
You don't want to burn propane inside of your house.
Blockage blowout!
Once the clothes are dry, take them out and place them ready for the customer to collect. So arrive on time.
We'll put it this way. When you have a warehouse that's enclosed, you're really not supposed to use propane.
I know at your age, garment sanitation hardly seems glamorous.
Because of air
Nothing in life
pollution.
comes free. For once, show me you're capable and that you can be trusted. Otherwise, well, the packing plant always needs fresh meat. And fix the toilet.
It really isn't any different. I've cooked food that's touched the flame on a stovetop before. Well, how else are you supposed to cook poblano peppers? You're supposed to chop.
Hello, Ashley. This is your father calling. Welcome at long last. The washing machines are token operated. Remember to remove the cash from the token machine regularly and put it in the safe in the office.
What, you're... Logan, I think Rora's thinking your old place. Tell you what, Logan, you buy it for me, I'll move in.
Winner!
You know, we got another front coming in next weekend. telling people to stay off the roads. That's gonna be this week. Now, it was it Saturday or Sunday? We got that nor'easter coming in. I don't think it'd be as bad as what they said. I mean, well, did both ends of the leaf snap off, or just the one? You're fine. Yeah. Honestly, your worst case scenario driving around, you probably end up putting a hole in the bottom of your bed from the leaf spring. Yeah. I don't think it's not like you're gonna torque the rear end, shove the diff, or pull the axle off or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, Logan was telling me about it. He told me that you thought he rear-ended you. I mean, I'd imagine all the pressure from the leaf spring, that's snapping up, slamming up against the bottom of the bed. I bet that would sound like you got rear-ended or something. I don't know, man. You got a good bit of rust under that truck. Probably just rusted through and broke loose. I'm waiting for that to happen to the trailer hitch mount on my truck. There ain't nothing left to it. I mean, oh yeah. It's just, after we moved here a couple weeks later, I saw the rust around the pipe holding it all together. You could see clean through both sides of that pipe. That's only a little bit on the top and bottom. Uh, every time I go out for a long distance drive in that truck, I stand on that trailer hitch just to make sure it can snap up on me driving. Oh. Hell, I'd rather do that than go through somebody's windshield behind me. Yep. Oh, it just... Yeah, right. Yeah, God forbid I just, God forbid I just take off that entire unit and not worry about it. No, I just use a bungee cord and some duct tape. It's like that old Ford pickup truck down the road from us a little ways. The bed mounts are gone on that thing. You know what's holding the bed on? 2 ratchet straps. Yeah, but bolts are a little sturdier than a couple ratchet straps that can shake themselves loose. I just saw it. I was like, man, I saw it like a month ago. I was like, man, I hope that guy don't drive it like that. Sure enough, like 3 days later, I see him going down the road. Yeah, hillbilly tune-up. Oh. Oh, Gore, you want to hear worse than that? Talk to Trey about some of the cars he's worked on. Doing body work on them. Where they had rust holes through the body, they stuff it with cereal boxes, and then the bifiller over top. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a cheap, easy fix, and if you do it right, you can make it look nice. Well, I'm not saying do it right, because you're not doing it right. You're cheaping out on it, but it's cheaper than actually getting a panel. Oh yeah, that's what they do. He bought an Integra the one time that it was just shoddy bodywork. He went to sand it down to paint it or something, and just saw all this body filler, Bondo, whatever. Started picking at it, find like cardboard and tin foil and stuff like that packed inside of it. Oh no, it'll hold for a while until you put some strain on the body and then the paint starts cracking. 'Cause at that point, the only thing holding it together is the body filler. Maybe a day you're drinking in public charge held you back. Would you be obligated to drive one of the trucks, or? Yeah, but like you're going for a CDO, you can't have any drinking charges against you. More trash in the bag full. What'd you get points for? Winner! Oh, that's pussy shit. Let's... Yeah, I want sits with you for life.
Excellent!
I warned you. Good God, going back to this game is scroll with me right now. Yeah, so Logan, do you think you can print me out that thing I sent you? No, not the eggplant. But yeah, it probably does if it's not working properly.
Winner!
So, I went to renew my listing for my Corsica, and that it was the first thing that popped up was that thing I sent you. Someone was selling them for like 20 bucks. I was like, well, hell. So I can get it made cheaper than that. So I went and looked for it. Yeah, that milk crate cup holder thing for a half-gallon jug. That's why I asked. I said, hey, do I have enough orange left to make this thing? Oh no, I'm kind of with Logo on this one. Just, me personally, I feel like we just breezed through January. Logan needs to find himself a real woman, not these ladies who Can't hold a man because they're too into themselves. I dare you. Just open your back door, just let him in. Let the cat in. Logan, does Bucky freak out when he sees other cats? Squish gets poofy. Oh, I did that to Squish. I picked him up, opened the front door, and just dipped his paws in the snow and picked him back up. And it's funny, I did that, he just sat there, he glared at me when I came back in. Just sat there like, you betrayed me, human. What I wouldn't give to be able to go back to 1990s. Playing this game that takes place in '93. Just seeing how the people are dressed. I was playing Sea of Thieves earlier. I was enjoying it, right? See, I'm weird. Games like that, I feel the need to play them in the winter. But then, games like playing like Blizzard Mountain on Forza Horizon 3, I want to play that in the summer. Yeah, they, Sea of Thieves, they added, You can find skeletons on the islands now that are like buried, and you dig them out and revive them, and they help you out. I just wish you could get them on your boat. The Sea of Thieves? Was it 17? I thought it was after COVID. '18. Yeah, so 2018. At least that's when the release was. Maybe we had a pre-release. Yeah. I was actually getting the itching for it. It's actually the one thing the one thing I miss about the old house is, we had a finished basement, and I used to hang out down there during the summertime because it was cooler. Don't got that luxury now. I can hang out in our basement, but it's unfinished and it gets super humid. We have 3 of them, I think. One built into the house, and oh no, we only have 2 that actually work. Never mind. Yep. Oh no. I don't know, Logan. Just think about it. You know, this might be the year we might get that 1993 March snowstorm. Yeah. We were about 9 or 10. At least that's what. Oh yeah, they said. Yeah, this storm. I was watching the news. This storm was the biggest storm we had in the area in 9 years. This one we just had. I was watching the news this morning and they were talking about it. It wasn't that big though. No, it was. We got like. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We got like 5 or 6 inches. This one was about double what that was. Yeah, you got Gordon in trouble with your car. No, it was that one. Yeah, cause yeah, we were all playing Ark Survival Ascended when that happened. Gordon had to go. He had to move. He said the cops are at his house. They're like, okay. We're trying to guess what happened. We figured you went back and did something stupid to your ex or something and got in trouble. And yeah, the cops showed up, and then he came back down, freaking pissing and moaning about you. We're me and D&D are sitting here like, oh god, what did he do? And then he said, he had to move your car. It's like, what the hell? Looky. Another person trying to sell me something. Gonna end up being like, oh, what's your Discord? What's your Instagram? Not interested. See, you know how the whole thing started?
Incredible!
It's just this. I mean, Logan, shame on you for letting her run your life, but that's just so stupid. You needed a car, just a beater car, to take to and from work because you were like twice as far away. And I said, why don't you spend a couple grand, go get a shitbox Civic, and you brought up with her, she told you to buy a brand new one, so you just went from a $80 gas bill to freaking 500, what, $550 car payment? Yeah. It probably leaves an itch on your skirt too, doesn't it? Like Logan saying about his ex left a mark on his brain. I said, yeah, she probably left an itch on your skirt too.
Awesome.
He's macho man fuckwit right here. What the hell? Yeah, go in the bathroom. He does have a point. Oh, well, maybe, because I think I heard something they were doing away with that tax write-off on electric stuff. Yes, I don't think you. Because I don't think you can write off electric cars anymore. I think I got rid of that. Yeah, I think I changed it to U.S. manufacturer stuff. You get a write-off. Cryptic, technically I started 10 years ago, but if you're going to start asking me about Instagram and Discord and stuff, you can probably kiss my ass because it's all a sale thing. I don't care about your illustrations, I don't care about your graphic design. So, if that's not what you're doing, I apologize, but the route you're going with these messages, that's what every single person has tried to do. Sorry. Ranting in chat. Butterfly fork. What, like a butterfly knife that you like flick around every which way? Oh god. Because I'm a big boy and cup holders aren't big enough in my goddamn truck. That's why I want that 3D printed half-gallon cup holder. I have my needs. Don't question them. It's like, yeah, that metal bottle I bring with me to work and all that. The cup holders in my truck are not big enough for that. So I need something bigger. I saw that, I figured that would give me a wide range of different cups that I can put in that cup holder. How far is the nearest Buc-ee's, Logan? Cool. Wanna go on the road trip? Alright, let's do it. We'll take the Corsica. Broke down somewhere in Virginia. Oh, it broke down like 4 hours away. I don't know, I think the Corsica would make it. It made it down to Vienna and back pretty easy. That's like 3.5 hours. What's that? Yes. Okay. Question. Question. Alright. Was it at least a one-way road? Oh. With a median. So, how... So, how did you manage this? Ew. Okay. Well, I can't entirely fault you on that then, because I've almost done that before in several areas. Well... Oh yeah, they don't expect you to make the mistake. Down in Maryland, they have a shit ton of roads like that, and I've almost went into the wrong lane before. One time I did go into the wrong lane, but it was dark out, so I just went through the grassy median, hopped the curb, and just went across. I'll learn up to that one. Oh, worst thing I've done. I've slammed into the fence at Permani Brothers. I hit that bitch with force. Yeah. Pulled forward, popped the plastic off the top of my bumper, and I just I just stomped it back down. Oh, yeah, it's all good. Was I over at the farm show complex? I can't remember. Hmm. Oh. No, I can think of something worse I've done. It was back when, like, right after I got my license. Me and Bree were hungry. We wanted to go get something to eat, so we took our dad's truck and went over to Rural Farms. And it was the Rural Farms by Corner Stables, that one there. Pulling out there, pulled out, and I pulled out on the wrong side of the road. Just mind my own business driving up to the intersection on the wrong side of the road. Get out of Dodge. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I told you, Logan. Gordon, did I tell you about the lady who backed out of her driveway in front of me uh, up on Susky Trail?
Amazing!
She's slowly, like, backing out her driveway, and I'm coming down the road. She floored it out. I slam on my brakes to the point my tires are squealing. She cuts the wheel hard to make that turn backing out. The bumper of her car caught the curb, flipped the entire bumper up, and dropped the wiper fluid reservoir out from under the bumper onto the driveway. And she just drove off. I was like, well, I stopped and I was gonna check, make sure she's alright, and like I said, she drove off, she was gone, and I was like, well, I'm not the one who fled first, so there's no collision or anything. I just wanted to make sure she was alright, because she probably shook herself up pretty good doing that. No.
Great!
Go on the newer Honda Ridgeline, the sperm truck. That's what the one. Yeah, Logan, one of the girls from my team says that they look like a sperm on wheels. No, current job. She says they're the ugliest thing in the world. Which I don't disagree. Yeah. I forgot about that thing. The Nissan Juke. Oh, this is done. Did you reach out to that one lady that I sent you? Apparently her rates are flat. So she'll... This lady drives to your house. Yeah. So I sleep. Just trim his nails while he's sleeping. Yeah, it is true. For some reason, it works with cats. I'll be honest with you, it actually doesn't work on Squish. To be fair, he is the least cat that I've ever seen. Oh, I wouldn't even say he's more human. Like, I don't know. Some of the things that Squish does, I don't know if it's when he got hit by a car, if it just rattled his head around or something. Allegedly, he's a stray. When you get a stray cat, they tend to eat everything. Squish will not even eat wet cat food. Only kibbles and bits. He won't. I can't feed him anything. I've tried. I've tried every single thing I could. Tuna, salmon, shrimp, crab. Even like tried it. He does not eat anything other than kibbles and bits. Yeah, no. I don't think he stopped. They really don't like stop growing until they're about 2 years old. Oh yeah. He'll get tall, or he'll get long and lanky, like all skinny and awkward for a while. Up till like they're like 2 years old, and they kind of stop. And then a few years after that, they'll get fat. They start getting the pouch that cats get. Yeah, Squish the same way. They get the pouch. Yeah, that's how Squish is. He's got the, when he sits, he can see the ripple of his ass. Get that pouch going after a while. It's funny. Fucking fine now. That's what I tell. When people ask me what kind of breed of cat I have, I don't know. It's a gray domestic. Or a gray tiger, whatever it's called. It's like it's a cat. But yeah, I think domestic. Yeah. The domestic short hair, I think they're the ones that have the longer face. Yeah, they do that. Send them. No, they're real. By how they move and how they rest. No, I just watch a lot of that, what was that plastic surgery show that used to be on TV? I don't know, trash TV. You didn't watch that? Well, correction, I was forced to watch it because that's all Bree watched was trash TV. What was it called? Miami 90210 or something like that, or Dr. 90210 or whatever. I can't remember now. That's what Pearl loves about me when it comes to like celebrities and whatnot. I can point out plastic surgery from a mile away. So she'll watch all these like, yeah, these people who are like child stars when we were growing up and whatnot, what they look like now. She's like, oh god, why are they so ugly? It's like, oh, they got a nose job, they got cheek implants, and this, that, the other thing, the lip implants and all that stuff. I could point everything out and tell if it's like legit development or fake. They got people who are pissing him in because the plow trucks aren't plowing all the way up to the curb in town. No shit. They're not going to do that because then they're plowing over the sidewalk. It's not like they push the snow along. Why is Facebook all of a sudden asking me to give my phone number? Every time, it just started today. Every time I go into Messenger. Yeah, Zuck's trying to sell my data on the interwebs again. Fuck you, Zuck. I don't often use peppercorn.